Here we go, the Hawaiian Pro, round 2, heat 13. Cooper Chapman win the red singlet. Santiago Muniz in the white. Wade Carmichael wearing the yellow, and Billy Kemper in blue. Wade Carmichael showing interest here. With starting things off, you got to make sure that you're not going to interfere on anybody. Like our surfer blue, wanted to make sure Carmichael didn't catch that. It's Billy Kemper. Kemper, a phenomenal athlete, the 25-year-old.
Which we hope to have coming up this winter at some point as we watch the replay here. Pumps down the line, just one big section. You know, yesterday we saw him score a 9.70, one of the highest scores of the day yesterday.
He comes in at number 137 in the QS rankings and number 3. And you go, how did he get in this event with that? Well, there's the trials, you know, the HIC round of 64 to improve his two-way field. He's number 25 in the rankings. And this is Santiago Muniz. I haven't talked about Santiago much, but he is out of Argentina, Mar del Plata. And he does have a brother that is representing Brazil. And how does that work, Pete? Alejo is representing Brazil since he lives up there.
Well, I mean, they both, you know, they represent, that's where their region is now. They're living there, right? And so they've got the Brazil membership. But, you know, representing probably both, you know, South America,
for sure.
right? And, you know, Alejo's, you know, he fell off the championship tour, but this season put together an incredible season and is now just now getting back from knee surgery. So he sits at number 5 with 23,000 points. I feel like he's in a pretty safe position. But so he went and got himself all done up his knee. You know, he hurt himself. You get the waves breaking in here, and that all feeds in and then dumps into that channel. And then the channel is super deep. That's a really, you know, if you were to look out between here.
Strider knows the weapon. It's just a little I think it's a 5'10", and it's just a super fast board. And I think if it gets smaller, it could do its job and be a weapon and make a couple more heats for me.
All right, well, Nate Yeoman's working with Mayhem on the weapon. Maybe that's the board he's going to pull out for next heat. Congratulations on moving through. Can't wait to see some more out of you.
Thank you. Hi to the family and my kids, wife. Love you guys, mom and dad.
And they do a lot for the youth there. That's one of the things I really noticed about the guys from cycling. Let's take a look at Cooper Chapman here. He gets up his best wave here, just his first wave of 0.70. Makes a run on this little insider, but he's got himself 2 nice carves. Climbs the whitewater here, and he's going to stay with it all the way to the inside. Came off a pretty good event in Brazil, and riding a Simon Anderson model board there.
QS 10,000, and then more recently the OI, which is the phone service provider, and HD Hawaiian Designs. Sao Paulo, Arceus coming to Hawaii with another 5th and number 25 in the rankings.
Well, those two 5ths give them 5,200 points as we watch kick out there by Wade Carmichael. You know, and then he's got 3 results that are around, what, one's at 1,600 and one at 1,100 and one at 1,000. So he's got some room to improve. If he comes and does well here, gets into this next round or even further, he is going to build points. And, you know, with that, he could conceivably find himself, if he gets the full Hero Swan Song event, could find himself on that championship tour. As we watch Billy Kemper run the replay here, a little bit of a mistake, trying to really push, which is being held right now by Cooper Chapman primary. Now we look at Wade Carmichael. And this looks like a very solid score, 6.83. The judges love, well, his first wave was a 6.83. I don't think this one is that wave, is it? I would say that we're probably waiting on some scores. I see some scores trickling in for all the other competitors here, but he's got the best wave of the heat so far, the 6.83.
Boca Beach, New South Wales, Australia, Wade Carmichael, 53 in the rankings. Here we go, live action. High line, there's the bottom turn, nice snap. Our top seed. And I'll tell you, he's forcing the issue. That's where you...
That was some serious agility there from Cooper. Got another paddle here, Dave. Looks like Santiago.
Santiago, and it's interesting how he started that up, and he did gain speed below, but big rep right there. Can he come out of it? Bottom turn, he would have been short, so he kind of beelined it with this high line drive. Let's take a look at Cooper.
Yeah, and here's Cooper. Slams down line, but look at how quickly he had to get back in the lip and somehow stays on the top of his surfboard.
I think we're waiting for that score, so that hasn't come in yet. Cooper gets a 4.33, jumps up in the top. 2 Australians take the lead right now. Heat 13, 11:43 remaining. Stay with us, Hawaiian Pro. We've got 9 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. A solid score coming through for Santiago Muniz coming through.
Yeah, and look at this. So, I mean, again, a little bit smaller wave. Somehow pulls himself out from underneath that bogged bottom turn and then unleashes a fury here on the inside, but goes down on the final move.
Wade Carmichael on 2 waves, looking to better a 3.17. Here he goes, the powerhouse surfer out of Avoca Beach. Carmichael just looks at that wave and decimates it, kind of lip slide off the top, coping grind if you're a skater, and it goes down. So priority now switch. Billy Kemper has priority and jumps on this one. Kemper, beautiful bottom turn, redirects off the top. Home break would probably be Pavilions or Middles or the lane at Ho'okipi Beach Park, as he is just lightning quick. 9 years as a big wave surfer, but he can do it all.
Well, that was a very important wave for him as we're getting down to the back half here, 8.5 minutes to go. This is going to put him right in the mix. You watch this nice size set wave here. Slams the lip on that first turn and then just torques his body. See how he just twists around that board? And then again, this is going to be the best wave of the heat, I think, just by the virtue of those first 2 snaps. And he finished up clean here as well. So he is going to be in this one.
Who just posted a 5.27, and Billy Kemper's got a 4th wave score to come through. Pete, the waves in Hawaii, they say they're more powerful and they're a little bit faster. Why is that?
The longer the interval, the stronger the swells, the stronger the surface, the more feel they have in the bottom. But we got some live action, Dave.
And it is Cooper Chapman, 4th wave, and he is currently in 2nd. Needs a 4.77 to make things happen, to jump up into the lead, to be in a safe spot. 7:08 on the clock, and look at Cooper just drawing some fine lines. Last thing you want to do is fall. That's your first mistake, and then you make the most of it. And Cooper flicking it together.
A long time through that arc on a very small open face. Let's check this out here. So he drops in, first turn there, again, projects down the line with all that speed, and then there, just the big arc. Kept his arms there nice and low, especially that back arm, kept it close to his rail. Again, wraps that cut back. Good mix, nice variety, and a pretty good size set wave.
Well, he's got all those skills. I mean, I've seen him with some amazing blowtails, stale fishes, all the tricks he has, but he had to get to business right there and make it count. You don't want to overcook some wave that if you fall, it's not going to help you out. Cooper looking to take the lead and put Carmichael, fellow Aussie, in the hot seat. Billy Kemper gets a 7.0. There you go, best wave of the heat. Carmichael uses priority, cannot place that 3.60. We're down to 6 minutes remaining.
And it tabulates the score. We throw out the high and the low. So we throw out 2 judges' scores, and then we average the remaining 3 judges' scores. And that's what the process works like.
And that's kind of new. The last couple of years, they had judge just sits on the panel. Let's take a look at live action. In and out. Santiago Muniz trying to get rid of a 2.20. He's in 4th. He needs a 5.17 because the WSL's got a big surprise for everybody. This is a tough one for Billy Kemper to swallow with priority, needing a 3.43. The horn is sounded, and it looks like the 2 Aussies. Congratulations. Cooper Chapman, Wade Carmichael advanced through.